Okay, welcome to another Poe Ray video. Um, Looks like a Ray Qui-Gon deck, pretty standard mono blue for heroes at least. Um, it's a decent deck. A lot of people really like it. I'm not a huge fan, uh, and I feel like my deck has a rather favorable matchup against it. Um, hmm, that's interesting. I know I want to get rid of that. Probably one of these. I do really want to keep the Holdout Blaster and Mind Probe. Well, maybe not the Holdout Blaster. No, I don't know. We'll just keep the Mind Probe for now. Still got another Deflect back, which is annoying. I don't want Deflect in this matchup. He has no range, obviously. And he's not going to play anything this range. At best, I hit the 1 in 6 side on a Force ability. At worst, I discard it at some point. Looks like I rolled a 5. He rolled a 6. Oh, I always forget to grab my battlefield. He has to think about this, I guess, because he really wants the shields. I'm gonna put the shields on Ray, as always. Ray's just a more valuable character, kind of, in this deck. Like, Poe's still extremely good, but Ray will more reliably get dice on her. Poe doesn't need dice on her, so then Ray, or Poe doesn't, him. But so Poe's the same ability all game long, whereas Ray definitely improves as the game progresses and eventually surpasses Poe at the end. So he rolled out Ray before playing an upgrade, but that tells me is either he didn't draw any 2-cost upgrades or he's Force Misdirection. So I'm gonna roll Poe first. Another reason to do that is also because I have a Mind Probe. So if I hit a special here and he doesn't get rid of a ton of cards, I can hit him for a lot. Removal, maybe? What's he gonna do? Okay, so that's a lightsaber in his hand. I think I go. I'll hit Qui-Gon. I just don't want shield shenanigans. Ray, I would normally hit first, but action cheating in his deck isn't like, I'm not too concerned about it. He's gonna have at most 2 holdout blasters. So yeah, we'll see. A good play there might have been disrupting his resource, but I don't know. Just didn't do it. Two shields. Not exactly what I want to see. We're gonna get rid of this deflect, and we're gonna keep this in the case that he rolls into black damage. Other than that, we're gonna roll everything else. Still that annoying disrupt. We take the resource now. Make him think I could have removal. He's probably going to keep what he got there, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove the 1 damage. I don't want to let him sneak that through, and then he's going for Ray as always. Yeah, I'll still hit Qui-Gon. I don't really want Bug in anymore. I don't want to hold it in my... I need to draw more cards than just 2. One with the force could potentially be good to put on Ray before she dies, and he's going Ray first, so I'm going to keep it. Nice. It's not ideal. Obviously, I have no removal in hand, but I get to hold out and potentially Mind Probe. So we're going to do that. We're going to play a Hold Out Blaster. And we'll just hit him for 4. I'll remove my shields here. So I have an interesting choice. I could replace with Ray's Staff, which I think is worth it. Or I could leave this here and potentially claim for it at the end of my turn to get another action sheet off. I think I will do it that way. So he rolled Ray already. I'll just give him that help. Nice. I have that +2, which is good because I have the Ray Staff in the game, which means I can reliably reroll into black damage. Interesting. That's a lot of shields, but whatever. He could have Force Misdirection now. Again, he has blue melee out there. So yep, he does that. I believe I hit him for 1 here before he can get the shields up. And I think I do so he uses that last shield for damage. So now I can start off next turn with another Hold Out Blaster and hope for a Mind Probe this time. I think he keeps the resource there. His odds of rolling into, like, he has, I guess, 1 1/3 odds of getting damage. Okay, so he's just going to take the 2. Decent play. He's trying to get through Ray as fast as he can. Okay, so now we're talking. Holdout and Comlink. So we start with the holdout. We roll Poe. We refuse to roll specials as normal, so we replace Ray's Staff. Put a Comlink down. Reroll this. And we hit him for 5. Yeah, I hold out Blasted because I put it back in my hand with the sight. So 5 to Qui-Gon. So what he should be thinking right now is that I probably can get 2 more damage with Ray. So he's probably going to wait to roll his Ray for the Saber redeploy. At least that's what I would do. Try to resolve as much of Qui-Gon's dice, maybe get some shields out there, maybe actually live another turn. But we'll see. Okay, I think it's really tempting to defensive position here. It would be a lot of value. One disadvantage is I don't get to play Saber then. Ah, man, what do I want to do? I'm just going to go with the Saber play. So this is big. I'm trying to make sure that I don't lose resources on Rey when she dies. I'm making sure everything that I'm putting on her right now is redeploy. Or at least we'll end up with redeploy. Oh man, that could have been so good if I had a resource. Got 5 damage. Nothing too scary there. Except for the one discard would mean that if I reroll now, I won't get off another reroll. If he can just remove my last card and lock me in. Oh gosh. Which is what you definitely should do. I'm gonna reroll. There's no doubt about it. So discard my last card. Do it. One, two, three. So far. So that's good for me. Obviously the 2 unblockable. He should resolve my layer now. And see, that's why you should remove my last card. If he had done that, I had 3 blanks out there. All I could do at that point is shield. There's just no reason for him not to use it. So, but sometimes I guess you just misplay. That's why this game is so hard. There's so many options, and it's easy to miss the best one. Now he sees that and he's like, why didn't I resolve that? He should, in my mind, keep the resource. It's a good side. I think I do take the shield here. It's better than 1 damage because I'm closer to dying. So doing 1 damage to Rey doesn't really make her close to death. But I'm like 2 health away, and 3 health away is a lot different than 2 health away. I think I just claim again. 1 damage is not worth the disadvantage of going second and not having cards like defensive position or Duggan work. Interesting. That 1 damage riposte. Guess he doesn't think he's going to be getting many more shields, so he may as well do it now and draw more cards. So I definitely rolled right first, because I want the redeploys to have value if she dies. I also have the potential of saving her with willpowers, and I have a defensive position, so this is really decent odds that I actually keep Ray alive. We did get that 1 melee damage side, which is key. Means I can reroll much more reliably. There's those holdouts. I'm probably dead here. He's rolling 4 melee dice. Odds of getting 2 damage in there. It's really good. 1 and 1. This is where if he comlinks, he can re-roll all those dice. If I comlink's good, it's a luck mitigation effect. He wants to save the deflect value for a better card. Eventually he'll be able to reroll. You can do this. Okay. So that is some damage. I think I save. I just do 1 here. I could defensive position because just getting rid of that 3 damage is kind of worth it. So I'll do it. One, two, three. I get a free damage out of that, so I hit him for 1. He obviously gets rid of a lot of my cards. That tells me he doesn't have Force Misdirection in his hand yet. Or else he would have kept the 1 melee side out there. That's pretty solid, or at least it would be if I had a Force Throw in my hand. Or a Mind Probe, or anything that could deal damage. I can resolve it for like a resource. Or a focus, actually. So he didn't use the deflect, so he still has the deflect. So I'm just gonna hit him for 2. And resolve this for a resource. I don't know. Could remove his last resource just to make him not be able to deflect, but then I couldn't focus into the 2 damage. So He should definitely keep. Okay, so he keeps passing. I hit his one resource. I resolve that for a resource. Hey, look at that. I can play a holdout, then hit and run. Pretty good. And force misdirection is still useful because I actually have a saver on the board, so that's always fun. It's one of the nice things about having savers on Poe. See what he rolls. A whole lot of blanks. And a whole... and a disrupt. Okay, so... we still start with Hold On Blaster. And then we hit and run. I could have just flat killed him there. I didn't though. So with our second action, we discard, reroll. He still has that deflect, but we rolled into multiple black sides. That's nice. We hit for 3. If he's smart, I think he disrupts to remove the potential for me removing any of his dice. So I go ahead and discard this force misdirection to reroll. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, okay, so the thing about Qui-Gon is he has a good ability, right? But Qui-Gon's dice are not 17 cost worth dice. They're just not. Their highest sides are 2s, and there's like a ton of 1s on that dice that just aren't worth it. A 1 shield is not worth it. A 1 melee is usually not worth it. And when you can pay like 18 for dice that have 2 and a 3 and that crazy special, why would you take the 17 on 7? Like, you're going 1 cheaper for way worse of a character than you'd get with like a Poe or a Han even. Han just has better values. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Let's go to my Mind Probe, which I believe is my last. I still have a hidden run though. So pretty great odds that I win. 4, 5, 6. Yep, so this game is pretty much over. I'd have to roll an insanely poor hand, or an insanely poor roll to lose. That's it. Poe Ray wins again.